Morning, guys. Welcome to Words from a Friend podcast. I'm your host, Marty Carey, and this is the podcast that follows my book, Words from a Friend, a daily guide to a purposeful life. It's available at Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com. We're on a 365-day inner journey together, so happy and grateful to have you along. We are on day 214 of that journey. It's a practice in gratitude is today's message. A practice in gratitude. Every day we should be practicing gratitude. From the minute our eyes open to the minute they close at night. In the littlest ways, just saying thank you. I see the hand in this day. I had a great day here today. I did my best, fell off a couple of times, did my best, brought myself back, created harmony, spritzed a little stuff on somebody's day, and loved the best I could today. So that is a practice in gratitude in itself. Gratitude for recognition that that's what you are. That's what you are. You are love walking in a human vessel. All right. But we also have the opposite of that here too, so that we can know love even more. And we can lift ourselves up from the ashes of having fallen into our own darkness and prove to ourselves that we are indeed the light within. That's the walk. All right. Fall down 7 times, get up 8. Grateful for the ability, the power, and the determination and the perseverance that God gives us to do just that in every day. That is the strength. The strength is not in your ego, because the ego is the made up self. Strength is in who you really are in all of eternity, your soul. So the light of who you are. So you're practicing light by being grateful for where you've seen it in your life, where you've felt it, where you know it, for the people around you, for the blessings that you've seen, you felt, and that you have been yourself to others. Thanks for giving me that heart, Father. Thanks for giving me that heart so that I can let that overflow the right way, the way love intended it to flow. Not only in the life of the vessel itself, but from the vessel pouring out into the lives of others, right? The Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is filling up your own cup and letting it flow into the lives of others. That's the Holy Grail. Okay? We each have the Holy Grail within us. All of us. It's not something that we're searching for on the outside. Maybe we find a cup, maybe we don't. But truthfully, God didn't place that Holy Grail in a physical object. He placed it within each of us. In each of us. And the cup, what we fill that cup with, is the same thing we're made of, in recognition of it, in thanks for it, in, hey, thanks, God. I didn't want to walk this thing alone. This is no journey to walk alone in your ego, because it is just, bing banging off of old selves and old experiences, and you keep bringing the past up into the present all the time. Keep bringing negative parts of your past in the present because you haven't let them go, or you haven't recognized them in yourself as hurting you, as self-sabotage, or, all kinds of self-destruction, in different ways. That's why self-love is just recognizing the truth of who you are, moving back home to it every day, one day at a time, one beautiful smile at a time, one beautiful recognition to the outside. I see that. I see the beauty in the world that I wasn't looking at before because I didn't see it in myself. But now that I know who I am going to trust that. I'm going to move in that, and I'm going to move in the things that God gave me as talents and gifts, and the ability to help this place become more in the journey of service rather than the ego, which is just like self-service, service to the lower self and its needs. It's just its usual earthly needs. And so at least balance that out. But you live in your light. Now you're living in your most creative, beautiful, light-filled, heart-centered self. That's it. And you're already it. You just have to unclutter what no longer belongs each and every day. So this morning, my wife Jan asked me, she goes, hey, she was curious about how I do this because I've had some trouble in the last couple days ago and figuring this computer stuff out again. Not my thing. And she says, so how do you edit? How do you edit down your stuff? And I go, well, I don't really edit. I hit a start button. I hit a stop button. And that's all my editing is. And if I flub up, it's just part of it. It's just part of it. And she goes, no, that's not what I mean. She goes, like, is there like an app on there that like because I can't see the wrinkles in your face, and your jibby is like you can't see it. I start laughing and I go, my jibby and my wrinkles, you can't see them. Yes, oh yes, there's a facial editor in there. I'm going wrinkles off, resting bitch face off. You just turn these switches off on, turns the wrinkles off, takes away the jibbies. We laugh like pirates. She goes, yeah, but I go, no, it's just the camera in the computer. Thank God it takes away my wrinkles automatically. So it is what it is. It's like, okay. She goes, well, maybe you should get a better camera then. It's like, no, maybe I should just stick with this one that already has this thing to it. So just funny stuff that you're grateful for. It's like, I didn't know where that was coming from. Yeah, I could turn off the wrinkle button. Don't worry, honey. It's right over here on the right. Wrinkles off. So practice in gratitude goes like this. Raising our positive vibe will always bring us more of the good stuff into our lives. Like attracts like. Positive attracts positive. Gratitude for all that you are, all that you have, and all the blessings to come is the perfect vibration to live your life within. It simply brings your life into focus and expands your awareness of truth, of the light, of God. All the same thing. All the same thing. I have a simple practice that keeps me in a good freeing zone, or a good freeing tone and energy. I have a simple practice that keeps me in a good freeing tone and energy. From this place, my day is created, and the same good feeling is given away as a beacon for others to rise and feel good too. Adopting this daily practice will raise your life into a new level, and the universe will keep sending you more of the good stuff to share, right? It's more light. The more light you share, the more is given to you. That's the cup overflowing. Use your light. The more you use your ego in life, the false self, the more you cloud over your own present and future because you're living in the past or you're scared of an unknown future. You're living in a fear-based mindset. Okay? I know it all too well. That's most of us. It is most of us. All right? So no shame in the game. It's just remembering who you are will clean that up like the no wrinkle button. It'll clean them right up. So, and that's the journey back home into remembrance, using remembrance and remembering every day is presence. You know, you're remembering to remember who you really are in every interaction. I can be calm in this interaction. I don't need to take myself out of my piece at all. No matter what they're doing, no matter what they're saying, I get to stay in my piece because I know where it is. And I'm not going to let that take me off of my piece. No, you're not entertaining that anymore. You're not entertaining hubbub just for the sake of hubbub, just for the sake of something's going on. No, a lot more is going on in here than you know. A lot more creativity in there and a lot more things that you wouldn't be wasting your time on. Things that the time that you would use in that, you use in something else that your soul wants to do. Your soul wants to create. Your soul wants to feel. Your soul wants to see. So your ego attracts other ego. And you're just kind of, whipping around in argument and low energy, blah, blah. Low energy, blah, blah. So you want to have some fun, move into your light. Adopting this daily practice will raise your life to a new level, and the universe will keep sending you more of the good stuff to share. Your cooperation with the flow of positive energy means that you have become a conduit, a channel for the betterment of the whole. Conduit of the divine. We are each the conduit of the divine. And it is clearing that channel of all the static of fear and fear-based living, mindset, programming, and everything that you pretty much see on TV and on that phone of yours. It's all programming. It's all programming. It's us moving back into the heart where we resonate with truth, the frequency of truth. We all have it because we are all from it. And all this other stuff is designed to take us away from that remembrance. So when we remember, we start walking in it. Yeah, no more foolery. You see through it easily. It's just, I say it all the time, produced garbage for the ego nonsense. Let's see, this is where magical life becomes your everyday reality. The practice goes like this. Upon waking up every day, give a silent thank you for your new day to raise your spirit and the spirit of others. It's never just about us. So the energy that we carry is both a gift to us, and then it's a natural gift outward. Us walking in our light is a natural gift to us. It is the still pond within. The chuckle at the ego, and it is the smile at the sun. That's the soul. That's the soul walk. So it's a beautiful one, and you've got beauty inside of you. Let that out in whatever creative way you see to do that. This is that time in the world where AI wants to take over art and all that other shit. But the human art is the most beautiful, the most valuable, and the most true because it resonates with the divine who created it all anyway. So that is the truth. And you resonate with that by the mindset of gratitude. You stay in it there. You stay in remembrance because you're always going, oh, I'm grateful for that. Oh, look, there's my kids. Oh my God, are you kidding me? There's my wife. Look at this. It's at your home or anything, all of it that you've created thus far that you find that value in, that you did it through your own life, through your own energy, and we screwed up a lot too. Well, you got to let that go, and you got to sift out the good stuff and walk forward with that and build upon that. Build upon that. Always build upon the good stuff. Always accentuate the positive. We're always accentuating the negative. We do it every day as a habit, as a bad habit, accentuating the negative. How many conversations do you have every day with other people that are about the negative? About the negative. Or they're in a negative tone. Did you see this? Did you see that? Oh my God. Did you see what she said? Did you see what Margie was wearing? Spend a lot of time there in that low vibration. It's always a question, what do you want? But you don't even know that you haven't felt the best you can feel yet. Because if you've been living in that, you haven't felt the best you can feel. So it's not a land that's familiar to you yet. It's not a land inside that's familiar to you yet. But it is in there, and it is you because you have a heart. And that heart could be covered over with lots of earthly bullshit. And you could forget that that's where your truth emanates from and your truth resides. And loving yourself is the basis of it all. And loving yourself is just knowing that you are love itself. Okay? So why would you push that away when it's the truth of who you are? Okay? So each moment either gives you blessings. Let's see. Okay, then go through your day intentionally recognizing each good thing that occurs, starting with your conversations, your interactions, and each opportunity life gives you to shine your unique form of light. And you can shift other people's negativity as a gift. Somebody's coming in and they go, oh my God, yeah, but you know what? This is this and this is that. And I've seen you do this before and I've seen you knock it out of the park. So then that shifts them. Oh yeah, I remember I did that. Thanks for reminding me that I overcame that before. I was just about to let it squash me again. Same habits. You've got to recognize your own patterns, and you have to have pattern recognition in life so you can see everybody else's pattern as well, and where it just goes round and round. Same stuff, same thing all the time, never recognizing any new way how to break the wheel and add a beautiful new chapter to your life. One that you haven't lived yet. One that feels exciting and not treacherous. Not treacherous, the unknown. Let the unknown be your friend, knowing that God is bringing you to the best, even if there's some stuff in there that you've got to learn. Still, it's making you more powerful inside. Use your love with it all. Use your love to guide it all. Use your love to overcome it all. Because fear is a little gnat when love comes into the room. When the light comes in, the darkness flees. because the darkness knows it is not real. It thinks it is. But the light comes in and flicks on the switch. Where's the darkness go? Where is it? It's gone. Okay? And Yeshua told you, you are, same as me. You are the light. You are from the light. The Father is the light, the universe. And you're a cup of it. Right? So, shine it. Don't leave it out. It's what you came here to do. It's what you came here to do. Don't let anybody take you out of that. Don't shrink to others' old expectations of you. You're here to grow. No matter what, pay attention to that. That's the gift that was implanted. And it just says, keep going. Keep going. You're a creator. Keep going. There's more in there. And you have to get out of distraction in order to free yourself to do just what you came here to do. So that's also part of personal responsibility. The word responsibility is not the ego's favorite word at all. In fact, it's the opposite. Irresponsible. Sure. I know that one. I sure know that one. Yeah, grew up in Troy. Sure, lots of irresponsibility there. But when you've gone through a lot of stuff, and you really have been to the places where you knew that you weren't enough yourself to handle this, you were not enough yourself. Well, that's where you come home. Say, I am not enough. I'm out in the wilderness here on this stuff. This is whole new territory for me, and I do not feel that I am capable at all of this. And yet you are. And yet God throws you into the deep end of the pool, and you swim. And you swim anyway. And you find that the deep end of the pool is where you find all your deepest gifts and ability to shine. You become the light in the darkness. You become the light in the darkness. The darkness no longer scares you because you see through it, and you see through the dictates of it, and you see that it is not you, but it is a contrast to learn from. Okay? Not to become, to learn from. Has its own wisdom of the opposite. Teaches us, stay in that light of yours. That is the staff, the rod, and the way forward, right? That is it. So each moment either gives you blessings or the opportunity to bless another. For each of these moments, become aware while you're in the midst of it. Be the silent witness behind your expression of giving. Then simply give a silent thank you each and every time. Yeshua. Yeshua, you could call him Yesh. Thanks, Yesh. Thanks, Yesh. That's what I'll do. Thanks, Yesh. I saw it there. Thank you. And that's how you keep present in your presence, in the gifts that you're given, and how to utilize them and how to share them with others so that they recognize their own. It's really what it's for. It's never about us. It's always about delivering God's message so that everybody can wake up to their own beauty and to their own talents and to their own gifts that they have yet to see in themselves. That's why encouragement is so important to people that have yet to believe in themselves. Encouragement, guidance, not ego dictation, actual guidance. It's a beautiful thing when I see it. My buddy online, Pastor Jerry Ford, who works in the Troy School District, has a group that he created called Team Hero, and he is like the guardian and the guide of light in his arena. He is that soul of his arena, and he's teaching a lot of people to be the best versions of themselves from a young age, saying you got more in you. And he came from a place that he had to bring himself back from. A place we all can bring ourselves back from. He brought himself back from it, and he rose into the position that he's in now and brought his family into a new level of knowing by sharing the message, of truth. And he felt it within him, and God said, you're a messenger. You are a messenger, my friend. So go out there and message. And he does it every day. He does it every day. So God bless you, Jerry Ford. He says, call him the Prez, like old Gerald Ford. Love you, Prez. So, at any rate, practice in gratitude. Then at the end of the day, when you've loved your family up, I love them up. That's what I call it. I'm going to go love you up. And your head hits the pillow. Look back on your day and give thanks one more time, even for any struggle that has taught you something. It's all for you. Your job is to work with this energy and become aligned with it through your awareness and gratitude for it all. Your life will change. Your life will change for the better, and you'll never look back because you'll just know it's you, and you'll have more faith in yourself. You'll have more trust in yourself. You'll have more trust because you understand the voice within. It's very subtle. So when you're in noisy ego mode, it's hard to hear, and you're in hysterical mode, hard to hear. That's why you give yourself the present of presence every day, that time in silence, just getting to know and to love that silence place within where all of the wisdom comes through. Right down here and right out through here, baby. Okay? Right from the light, right through you, as you, animating you, helping you to help others. All right? You're a lighthouse. So today, count each blessing by giving each one your awareness, love, and recognition. Count each blessing by giving each one your awareness, love, and recognition. Okay? This is the way you enter and stay in the positive flow of life. Greatness awaits you because greatness is within you. And jump in, the water's warm. Jump in, the water's warm. We're 70% water. We are each 70% water. And I've mentioned in the past the water experiments that are there, which you speak love, because water has memory. Water has its own memory. Scientific, not woo-woo. Scientific, water has memory. And when you speak certain vibrations into the water, it creates certain patterns, certain fractal patterns, certain beautiful, almost like snowflakes. And when that contracts, when fear is fed to it, it contracts and it looks like like that. No, you want to drink that water? No, you do not. And you are mostly water. So you got to flow like water through all of the bullshit of life and flow. Continue to flow. Don't get stuck on those rocks and then spend 90% on the problems of those rocks. 90% on the problem? No, 90% on the solution. All right, let's get off these rocks. Let's calm down. Let's come back into our center. This is where we live from. All right? Centered. Loving, caring, kind, laughter filled, healthy, rich, abundant, positive, honest, fearless, smart, ingenious, and always moving forward with and in the beautiful light provided to us by the Creator. All right? There it is. That's you. That's you. So you know what to do today. You go out and spread it like wildfire. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right? And we shall see you tomorrow. Much love.